We're back, everybody. Outlander is back. This is the last part of, I guess it's part 2 of season 7. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late, but I'm going to keep on the schedule. I am ready. So I am here. Welcome everyone. Hello. It's nice to see you all in the, I mean, I can't actually see you, but I can imagine you guys, and I'm happy to have you all back. I'm going to get into it. This one is called Unfinished Business. There really is a lot of unfinished business, and I'm watching my favorite show. I'm so happy. I'm very, 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 very happy.
And have brought Simon Fraser back to his brother Hugh, and to his eternal resting place, to Scotland, so that his soul could go home to the Lord. Native soil, felt the wind's keen embrace, and thought I saw the heavens darken. I pray that all is well with you, and take solace in the fact that whatever storms you may face, you have Roger and the bairns by your side.
That's so crazy. They're going home, and that's Roger and Bree's home. Oh my god, I'm literally I'm so happy.
I'm dead. Are there beetles in heaven? Of course there are. God loves all creatures, even the creepy crawlies.
Look, just your time to disappear, as if you never were.
Well, maybe you explode into tiny bits, but I don't intend to find out. Just keep. No car, no Brianna. So don't die on me now, you bugger. If Buck dies, would I exist?
Oh. That's a good point.
The Cameron means to take Jeremiah to America. That's where he'd look for a ship.
If we separate, we'll cover more ground.
Yeah, but you guys can't get into contact. You don't have phones.
Jemmy knows this place. I brought him here to make sure he'd never run across the stones unawares, so he knows how to get home from here. To Lallybroch.
Yeah, that's like the most scary feeling ever. She has no idea if either her boy or her husband is coming back. Well, they changed the actress.
Say what you will, sister. You've got every right.
I mean, I guess it has been years since she's seen any of them.
You're not in France then? Didn't think I'd find you here. You've brought your wife, I hope?
No. Well, Lily she was gravely ill with influenza. She died 2 weeks ago.
Where's that?
Oh no.
Your
The
youngest son's
subtitle
come
said
home.
Old Ian coughing. Okay, great. I'm glad he's still here. The same actor.
It's still me.
Aww.
Good to see you, Harrich.
Jamie.
Consumption.
You should have written.
We did. A long while ago.
I saw this disease many times in the 30s and 40s.
I feel how you told me you felt when you came through the stones. As if your world was still there, but it's not the world you had, eh?
Yeah, that's time. Time will do that for sure.
This is my home, and yet...
Home is where the heart is. It's also the place where it can be broken.
Aye.
First time we ever said I love you was in this room.
Some things didn't change.
How'd you get those marks on your face?
Hush now. You talk the hind legs off a donkey. Leave your uncle in peace.
But I saw Emily again. She has a daughter now. And I met her son. The swiftest of lizards.
So she bore more children.
Found out. He's mine. haven't told anyone else.
You should tell your mother. She'd be happy to ken you've got a son no matter the circumstances.
Maybe I will. Give him a name for when he walks in our world. And I did. Ian James.
It's a fine name. The world can always stand of another Ian. His Joan is still unwed. She's quite a beauty.
No. There's another lass.
There is?
Oh no, but she
Who
could
is
be
she?
dead by now. God.
I need to go and see Leary. Will you kill me if I do?
Would you mind telling me why you want to go see her?
I didn't say I want to see her. I said I need to.
You know, if you want to find out who she's sleeping with, there are less direct ways. Well, do send her my very best regards, won't you?
Why, you vengeful wee creature. I'd have never thought it of you. Not one to hold a grudge, Sassenach. You never have been.
No, because I'm not a Scot. But if you do find out who she's sleeping with and you don't tell me, I will kill you.
She wants to know. She wants the gossip. God, I'm like scared he's gonna get shot. I'm like ducking. Like right as he walks in, just.
Who are you then? I could ask you the same thing. Joey Boswell.
James Fraser of Brochtura. Unless you've brought news of my daughter,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
nothing to say to you.
I've come to see him. Sorry.
Okay, so this is the season of wrapping up loose ends, tying up loose ends.
About Rob Cameron. Why couldn't I see it? What
Hard
good
to
am I if
see.
I can't protect my child and keep him safe?
This guy, he was a
I'm so sorry,
chameleon.
Jamie. I'm gonna make this right.
Right, now that Joan's grown, you suppose you can come here to talk your way out of paying her upkeep? Is that it?
No, that's not
Because
it.
you can't. You shamed me before. You never truly looked at me. Never. Well, no, I suppose you looked once. When I was 16 and you took that beating from me at Leoch. Thought it was because you loved me. That was wrong, wasn't I?
It's because he's a good man. That was what it was.
That's not good. I thought I'd
Can you
die.
not call her a whore, please?
Only to... You pitied me then. You pitied me at Leo. And then again when you took me to wife.
Oh my god, she's still the same. She's never changed. That's hilarious. Oh my. Oh! Oh, shoot.
Joey. Oh, all is well. All is well, mon cri.
Flee, the rich will be persecuted too. The king and queen will be beheaded by a guillotine. And a time of bloodshed known as the Terror is coming. I know this because I'm not from this time. I was born in 1918.
Let Jamie be here. Let him have found his way home to his family.
Wow, he's about to show. Oh my god, is it all gonna be at the same time that they're having this conversation and Roger just comes?
So the stories about you are true? You are a fairy woman?
There's no real name for her what she is, but Claire has knowledge of things that will come to pass.
Oh boy.
Seek and ye shall find.
Oh my
Knock,
god.
and the door shall
They're
be
gonna
opened
be
unto you.
completely floored.
I'll answer the
Oh
door.
my god.
Forgive me.
Oh.
I don't mean to intrude. My name is Roger Mackenzie, and I must beg your help, Mr. Murray.
Brian Fraser, Laird of Lallybrock. Your servant, sir.
Wait a minute.
Christ, that's Jamie's
What?
father.
How far back did he go?
You should be dead.
Wait, what's going on?
Are you quite well, sir?
Oh God, I'm in the wrong time. What year is this? I'm sorry.
No.
The fact is that my son has... Is Jem in the wrong time too?
What?
Well, he's but 9 years old.
Well, how does this
Fair-haired
work?
lad. His name's Jeremiah Mackenzie.
Oh, is that Joan?
Why, Johnny?
I'm sorry I missed you when you came to Balrigan.
My daughter, Janet. This is Mr. Roger Mackenzie.
Jenny?
Wow.
As lovely as my daughter is, Mr. Mackenzie, I'm afraid she already has her eye on some of our factor, Ian Murray. It's a handsome lad, but...
I most certainly do not, Dan. I'll thank you to keep such observations to yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude.
God, I'd be freaking out. Just like literally losing my mind, pulling out my hair. Like, it's just impossible to find Jemmy.
Who is it you mean to wed?
Jesus Christ.
You're gonna become a nun?
I mean to take my vows as a nun. But my mother will never release my because of the arrangement you made with my mother years ago.
Oh.
You promised to support her. But the support was to stop if she married again. And if she does marry another man, Balrigan ceases to be...
Violet explained so much. I want to beg a favor. Will you cure Ian?
In my time, there are medicines for Ian's illness, but I've no way of producing them here. And even if I believe it's too late. A grudge.
I didn't pretend you've no notion of what I mean. You ken it was me who encouraged Jamie to marry Larry, and I sent for her when you came back, but only because he hadn't told you about her. You had broken his heart once already.
Jenny, that's all such a long time ago. Yeah, I'm not holding any grudges. You have to believe me.
So it must be 1739 or 40.
What the hell?
Did Rob and Jemmy end up in the wrong time too? Have to find...
Does it have something to do with Rob Cameron?
I cannot go and look my wife in the eye if I haven't got our son with me.
Like maybe Rob has some sort of connection to this time. Everything happens for a reason, especially in this show.
There's no healer we can send for, but there's a herbalist some distance away. I didn't ken how to go on without him.
I understand. I felt the same when I thought I'd lost Creacht.
You were only a wee lass when Ma died, but he put on an apron and made us supper. You laughed in Jack Randall's face when he tried to violate you.
That's so good that he's reminding
You
her
cared for
of
my
how
father.
strong she is.
To the end.
She's always been.
And there'd be no home without you. Because you endure your everlasting.
Aw, all she needed was just her brother.
Whatever, do you care?
I care very
How do
much
you
about
hold
Johnny.
on to this much grudge?
I believe our previous arrangement was
Anger.
a hindrance to our prospects.
For years.
The nunnery again, is it? She'll wed Geordie McCann, and that's my last word.
I'd rather be dead and buried.
Can't blame the lass for wanting to avoid marriage altogether.
Yeah.
Having set a very worthy example for her. I spoke with Ned Gowan.
He's still alive.
I was just gonna say that. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Why is she here?
Because like it or not, I am part of this family.
No. After a proper record of the marriage of Leary Mackenzie Fraser to Joseph Boswell Murray, you will agree to the marriage.
Aye, I will.
Aw.
It's what I want.
and I will contribute a small amount of gold for her upkeep at the convent of her choice.
Balrigan will be my...
Will that be agreeable to you?
Awesome. Claire's face.
It's from Lord John.
Is it William?
No, William.
Without your help, Henry will surely die. He is convalescing in the home of a Mrs. Woodcock on Clover Street in Philadelphia. I would not ask this favor except for the faith I have in you.
Can't save Ian, but if you can save another life. Can't you save my brothers more than once?
After. My duty as a son is at Lallybroch. Could be tomorrow. I'll send it with Auntie Claire.
That's where Jemmy was.
Is that right? We looked at the letter you sent and I copied best I could. I had the stonemason put both.
No. So
I thought that was right.
Kinolu, Kiyong.
Aww.
Beloved daughter. That is right.
I thought you'd want a place to come and visit her, to mark that she'd been here on this earth and with you. She will always have a place with us, among family. Your dad wants you to go and live the rest of your life.
It's gonna be like, that's their last hug with him.
Oh, Christ.
Oh no.
What may I do for you?
Wow. How? Because if she was killed... I don't know how the time works now. I guess I should have known, but I guess I shouldn't have because she's dead, so... Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. Galus. Galus makes her return, I guess. Well, this was a breath of fresh air. It was just so nice to get back to the Outlander feel, like just being a part of their family. I feel like they do such a good job with this series of making us feel like we're a part of the family. And it's really, it's a sweet and difficult thing to do, I think, in a TV show, but they do it. So this was awesome. It was just really awesome. Very happy to be back in Outlander land and seeing everybody, all my favorite characters. It's just it feels so good. And the whole timeline thing changing up and Buck and Roger being in another timeline. I mean, they went back further. It's so weird because I don't know how all of this works, but it put them somewhere they needed to be. That must be where Jemmy is. Beginning of the episode, Jemmy was touching gravestone and it had moss covering it. So that would be more future. So I don't know. Is that the sign that he came back and they got him, maybe? Well, that's it. I'm sorry it's not that long of a review, but I really appreciate it. I really appreciated Jamie and Larry having their unfinished business resolved. I'm happy to see that Larry is with a new man, Joey. Now he is her husband. Joan has grown, that rhymed. and she's going to be a nun. And so it's just really beautiful to see people find happiness, even though each one of these people have sort of made bad choices at some point. Larry has held a grudge for a really long time and been really, 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 really unfair, unpleasant. And some of it I do understand her feelings towards Jamie. I do get it. I'm also glad that she finally realized that he just took the lashings because he's just a good guy. It was not because he loved her or had interest in her. She was just really young, and I don't blame her for thinking it was that he loved her or that she fell in love with him because of that. It's one of those interesting things about chemistry and attraction and all of that. But I do appreciate how they resolved their issue there, and that Larry, as much as she frustrated me throughout this series, I do wish her well, and I do wish for her to have someone that loves her and appreciates her and who she can love and appreciate too, because it looks like she's very sweet on Joey, and that's good. And so I feel like everyone does deserve happiness and love, and people grow. So I'm really glad to have seen that. It's very cool that Claire was able to share her secret with the family. Now everybody knows, and I think that's a great thing. And yeah, Jenny's feelings on just wanting just any hope to keep Ian alive makes total sense. They've been soulmates ever since she was like 16 or something, around somewhere around that age, or maybe older. And they've been together for so many years. So it's like, I get it. I can understand that. And that's a beautiful love and connection that they have. And they're so lucky to have that, because it doesn't happen for everybody. Just love that Jamie was there for her and is going to be there for her in this really tough time, and was able to remind her of how strong she has been and everything she's endured, and she can continue to do so. And yeah, it's really important. But I can't wait. I think it's this Friday that the next episode will drop. So I'm so excited. We're back. We're all back. We're able to watch our show. All right. Thanks so much for watching with me. Bye, everybody.